artistry and you do it.
I mean, I'm not black, so you know. But I get it. You know, the new generation, they feel that I don't know, they try to be as much as they can like these rappers that they listen to and glorify. You know.
Yeah.
That's not how I grew up. That's not how I talk. The way I rap is the way I talk. I don't use the word because I wouldn't feel right.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And there's hoods in LA where they're like, who cares? That's the way I grew up, and that's how we talk. Okay, cool. Then so be it. And I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, that's really important. I think like me younger, growing up, and I've talked about this with our other guests. Like I used to say when I was younger, but now like nah. You know what I mean? Even when my homegirl says it to me, it doesn't mean I can say it back.
Yeah.
To me, then that's subconscious rap. If you ask me, then more subconscious than Chicano to me.
There's more words to use in the vocabulary than the N word, But I mean, I've heard music, and I've heard every other word is and this and that, and that's what this new rap is about. It's about the N word and about I got your girl and stacks of money that ain't real and rented cars.
Yeah, brands that they don't really have.
Girls, doing their thing in bikini.
When do you feel like it changed?
I'm sorry?
When do you feel like it changed?
Probably maybe 2012, 2013.
2010, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the internet has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have that. So
it's just overly saturated.
People portray things they see, and that's why I always say you got to keep it authentic and be you, be yourself.
Speaking of lyrics, I do want to bring up the track "Real Things."
Real Things. Wow, that's
with
old.
the track in your new album.
Oh, Real Things on my
with
new album?
Cocaine.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
The best thing that could have happened is here. I bring life to your record, jumpstart careers.
Yeah.
Make good out of bad and great out of good.
First thing I had to do is get the
this
kids
kid out of the hood. Okay, so
which I managed to do. I'm so proud.
Let's write this
son,
down.
my son, Gio, he's 26. I managed to keep him out of gangs. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 23. I managed to keep her from getting pregnant, and right now she's looking for a house to buy.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? My son works. He's a private contractor for the Navy. He works down here on 32nd. Coronado base, all the bases in San Diego. He's a naval electrician. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of that because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, and I said that because that was my main objective, was to have them be
successful.
Yeah.
Really good, successful. You were involved in their life.
Yeah, like I said, I was a single dad. Nothing, just bad to say about their mom, because we were all young and reckless at one point. But when we got divorced, they were 5 and 3. Oh no, I'm sorry, 4 and 2, something like that. But my baby was still in diapers, my daughter. I stopped everything I was doing, my music career, everything, and I was a dad. So I promised myself that, one, I wouldn't be the way my dad was with me, because he was a real stern, if I would tell him I loved him, he was, oh, don't tell me that, that's for gay people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? And that would hurt. As a kid, that would hurt, because, you want to feel the love back.
Yeah.
So now every chance I get, I tell my kids I love them, and they tell me that they love me too. And so I promised myself that I wouldn't be like my dad, and then I promised myself that I would try to give them the best life they can have. Whether people said that I was spoiling them, whatever. When we went to the store, I would hardly ever say no. And because I was always told no. If I wanted a chocolate bar, no, we can't afford it. If I wanted a pair of shoes, no, we can't afford them. You know what I mean? So I made sure that my kids were always well dressed, fed, and if they wanted a candy bar, they can get 2 of them. So
breaking generational trauma,
curses. Yeah,
evolving,
absolutely.
healing.
And you know what? Nothing bad against my parents. You know, they tried the
Right.
best that they could, but
Yes.
living check
It's not
to check.
their fault. You
It's
can't
not.
blame them.
It's not living
This
check
is now
to
up
check.
to us to take the next responsibility to make sure that it doesn't, repeat.
Yeah, they came to a foreign country to try to, make a family and give them the best. And I appreciate and I'm so grateful for everything that they did for me. And, I just know how it felt, and I didn't want my children to feel that. So I
That's
changed
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
Like you put your kid first. You know what I
Always.
mean? And I think a lot of these people need to take note. Okay, maybe you do need to put aside the music and take care of your kids.
Yeah.
But no, but for real, that's a testimony right there.
Yeah.
To like you be involved with your family, and I can also do this,
Yeah.
and I can also evolve.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So,
And you evolved, and like you evolved to a point where you're drinking pH 10 alkaline water.
yeah, man. Got to drink the best, And shout out to Alka, man, because they blessed me so much, and I'm gonna say it. This is feel good water right here. Like I literally
Highest quality.
love that
Alka.
water. I really love that water. If you ever get a chance, they're about to be in Costco soon, so
Ooh.
I highly encourage you. Not just because they sponsor me, but because I'm a fan and I love their product.
Drop us a couple bottles off.
I got you.
I'll
I'll
We're
drop
pretty
you.
dry over here.
Yeah, I
Shout out
got
to
you.
Kathy. Shout out to homegirl Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
Reverse osmosis, ultra purified,
Yeah.
purified. I love that reverse osmosis. Okay,
Minerals, a formula that was formulated by a doctor.
physician formulated.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy
Proprietary.
Ezra. He's the owner of the company, man. He's a great person.
I love that. I think a lot of people overall, no matter what age you are, it's okay to start now. It's okay to like drink some water. You're a triple OG, certified OG, drinking some alkaline water. Yes, uncle, drink it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yes, man.
What else did you incorporate that was a healthier routine?
Been sober for the past 6 years. Well, I haven't drank alcohol since I was 21. I'm 46.
Hey.
So it was always just, smoking weed, man. But now that I see people smoke weed before they eat, when they wake up, before they go to sleep, I mean, that was me, you know what I'm saying? I was a walking weed plant. And I'd be in the studio, I'd go through a quarter pound in one session, you know what I'm saying? That's heavy, so,
Speaking of quarter pound in the stew, so I love to tend to ask on like the red carpet events. It's like, what are your essentials in the studio? Because it obviously had evolved in like water, just some pH.
Now it's just alka water and
Paper and a pen.
my pad, no, my phone. I write on my
Hey, I got a
phone.
question for you.
Yeah.
Top 5 producers in the city.
Top 5 producers. Number 1, Steve Vicious.
How about in the city? Top 5 in the city.
Listen, Steve Vicious. Then it would have to be Cricket. Shout out to my boy Cricket. And then let me see who else.
Gonna leave some names
Oh,
out.
my boy Smokey from National City. That fool's dope. Aaron, that's his name. That's 3, 4. Man,
Any producers that are like that you see on the rise, like, oh, okay, I see.
Loose Lyric is dope.
Okay.
That's my dog right
That-
there.
that-
Shout out to
that's the
Loose
homie
Lyric.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good people, man. And I would have to say,
Before you
Someone that you would want to work with that you haven't yet.
man, my boy just sent me a beat too for this song with everybody on it. For Dago, it's called Just Like Dago. He's from Southeast.
Uh oh.
You'll remember before you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get back to it.
Okay, I'm gonna think about that.
That's what's up, though. Jumpstarting careers. I wanted to pinpoint that, like, we had a couple of folks who sampled your song, and that San Diego, I've always said, has great talent.
Oh yeah.
30 samples of from just videographers to rappers and producers and whatnot, and even content creators. But anywho, is there any of the younger generation that you would like to be involved with or work with that you haven't?
Hold on, it just came to me. I forgot because he moved to Arizona, but he's from San Diego. Amplified.
Amplified.
Yeah, he produced 4 or 5 songs on my album,
Oh, okay.
on my new one. Okay, so I mean, you know, Weirdo's the homie. You know what I'm saying? JoJo, he's dope. Bishop Snow from Oceanside
Yeah.
is dope.
I want to hear you and Desi and like the 3 of y'all.
Desi's from Oceanside?
Yeah.
Okay. Desi's dope too.
Yeah. 3 of y'all would be fire.
Yeah, Desi's dope.
That G-Funk.
You know what? My boy Osai Blaze. Not only is he a dope rapper, he's my good homie, and he's so underrated. That fool's so lyrical, it's crazy. You know, my boy Obnoxious. That's like my industry son. OB from Spring Valley.
Wasn't he in Rap City? Didn't he go and be?
Yeah. He won that rap battle.
Yeah. Oh, he's done a lot of good things.
Yeah, he's working with some good people.
Yeah.
There's so many of them, man. Even Grifo got some dope stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It bop. It do.
Yeah.
How about King Choosy? He's more soul trick, but it's like.
King Choosy. Oh, Loose Lyric, of course. That's my dog. He's super dope. But I don't know if he's more the younger, but he's like in between young and old. But I don't think I've ever heard. You said Young Choosy? I don't think I've ever heard of him. I would love to hear his music though.
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers out there.
We have a lot of talent, man.
We do.
And you know, it's unfortunate that we always get overlooked because we're like.
Why is that?
It's always been that way, bro. Like you would literally have to go put it in their face and go to LA. Go to LA and put it in front of the right people.
Get a good buzz going. You know what I mean?
All the record labels, all the big studios, which we don't even need a big studio. You know what I'm saying? Because we have Steve Vicious.
Hey, what are your thoughts on Mexican OT?
Mexican OT is cool. I mean, to a certain extent, you know what I mean? I can only listen to him for a certain amount of time.
Because that's really like Texas rap,
Yeah.
too.
Texas rap.
You know?
But he's all in on his own style too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I do like.
And I feel like
all
it's
in on him.
Exactly.
Right.
He's like the Texas Cypress Hill, you know what I mean? They got their
Yeah.
own style. You can recognize them as soon as you put their music on, you know? OT got his own style. I like it. You know, I like that he has his own lane. He don't care about the wave. He don't care about doing what everybody
He's
else
building
is
an
doing.
audience around that.
Yeah, and that's a key point. I mean, I've always kept it shadow 1,000%, but I evolved, you know, and I try to keep it as authentic as I can with the sound and my delivery, you know, and everything else.
Mr. Shadow. Who is Mr. Shadow versus Bake Humboldt?
So Bake Humboldt, I pretty much put him in the grave because that was me when I was smoking weed. You know, that was Bake Humboldt was, you know, the smoker, the ganja man. So, and Shadow just, you know, the hood kid that spit.
Indica or sativa?
Indica, always. Sativa will give me the jitters, bro.
Yeah, well, it's
You know, I felt like I would get thousands of needle pokes on my palms of my hands, bro. Yeah, I don't like sativas. I never did.
I do want to end it where it's like the involvement of self and the involvement probably as an artist, as a rapper. I'm sure your lyrics has evolved, your penmanship has evolved, and as a man, what do you do now? Is when you give back to the community or when you put your music in, like what's
Turkey's ready.
touch base on that. Like if now this is it, you know, you're at this state.
Yeah, well, now it's just the family, man. You know what I mean? And before, and I've always done this. I always rap about what I'm doing, what I've done, what I'm gonna do. So now you can hear the difference in the, you know, like this album is called "I'm Done, Bring It Back."
He's bringing sexy back in the rap for Chicano rappers.
I was just done with all this new music that sounds the same.
Yeah. Yes.
and I'm bringing back that West Coast.
You really are. No, for real. It's like you really are. Like you start off really like that, the bass line, the like just hella. I feel that reminds me like the Grim Reaper's Coming. You know what I mean? And then next, I like the Catch 'Em Slipping at the Intersection.
Yeah.
That's like G-Funk.
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love like that's West Coast, and you're keeping it West Coast.
That's it.
And not only you're sampling all the time. People try to come off as with the sample. Samples are fun. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
Samples are cute, but keeping it West Coast.
Yeah, my producers brought it. You know what I mean? I told them what I wanted, and they came through. So shout out to Evo, Nocturne, Amplified, and my boy Chops, because those are the only producers on there. Steve Vicious mixed and mastered it. Always go to him for my mixing and mastering. And you know, shout out to Cocaine and Cube for blessing me on a song, and Be Real for blessing me on another song, and you know, my cousin Finnis. So yeah, man, like I said, I'm just blessed and super grateful.
We had Slim 400 here before.
Okay.
Y'all made a song back in the day.
Oh man, we're talking.
Do you recall any memories of him for R.I.P.?
This was like 28 years ago, man, or 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a while back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's right, like you said, right up there on the top.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh man.
The track that you did with Ice Cube, was that long in the making, or that?
It was just a spur of the moment thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I said that I swung for the fence, and the worst thing he could say is no. And
Oh, okay.
I prayed about it, and God answered my prayer. So, yeah, man.
That's what's up.
You guys like messaged him, or like you guys were already?
Yeah, so it was through Cocaine, and then Cocaine got at JD from the Lynch Mob. Shout out to my bro JD and Coca. You know, JD had direct contact with him. Then, you know, he plugged us up, and then the rest is history, bro. Now I got Cube on my phone. You know what I mean? I can call him and text him anytime. So
Certified. Like literally, it's
certified.
like.
You know what I mean? And you know,
Self is-
it took 30 years to get here to this song. You know, but I think it's all on God's timing, bro. I think
Not giving up, God's time and doing what's right.
yeah, just consistency and you know, and Cube wanted to hear me first. He didn't say, yeah, let's do it. He said, first, send me the song with Cocaine on the hook, because you know, Cocaine told him he was on the hook. So I sent him the song, and then he was like, okay, the song's cool. Let me hear your verse. And I was like, oh, well, he wants to make sure I'm not whack. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, yeah, so I sent him my verse, and he was like, okay, I'm fucking with you.
All right, that's
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's money right there. Nah, that just both of y'all just goes to show that you can still be a grown ass man and get it. You can be a grown ass man and still have your creative hobbies and your true artistry. Like you ain't gotta say the N word. You can show your ego. You can talk about your ego. You know what I mean? You can still, you know, catch him at an intersection.
Yeah, I don't-
You ain't playing with nobody.
Nah, and you know, I couldn't fake it if I tried, man. And the thing is, I don't get it. You know, a lot of these new cats want to be like Nipsey. They all want to be Tupac. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, be yourself. You know,
Yeah,
I never try
be
to be like
yourself.
either one of them. Like I admire their work. They're super dope, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna go and try to be like them. You know, carry myself like them, rap like them, or try to use their formula. It's like they'll never be Pac and they'll never be Nipsey.
Right.
Just be yourself.
Just like how they were. Just be yourself.
That's it.
And in that way, just be yourself, y'all. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homegirl Kathy too.
Oh man, she's the greatest publicist in the world. You know, shout out to my manager, Gary, Carla, and the whole team. You know what I'm saying? This record is doing what it's doing because of my team.
Yeah.
You know, I just did the rapping. You know, they're the ones doing everything for
It takes a team.
It takes a team.
It takes a team. It takes a good team. It takes a dedicated team that actually wants you to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kathy, she just does her thing. She has my itinerary full, and you know, she got me here, and I got 10 other things from here to January. So
Are you performing anytime?
next year we have a 18 city tour that we're doing ourselves, and I'm bringing some people with me, some youngsters and then some OGs. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, for
Hitting
any,
the road,
for
Jack.
any info, go to mrshadow.com. That's MRSHADOW.com.
Are you still seeking for openers?
Yeah, openers.
Okay.
You know, and I don't care the headline. So I just might put somebody else a headline. I just want to give people a show, and
All right.
you know, you never know, it might be my last album.
Ooh.
So catch me while you can.